Hi, I am Comfort Matalala Dosu, also known as the Purposeful Woman. And this morning I'll be sharing with you the very brief story about myself. And what is the story about? Sometimes ago, that was probably like 15 years or thereabouts ago, I was writing post-UMEs, looking for university to enter. And it happened that I couldn't get admission into the schools where I wrote my post-UME, and someone directed me to a private university. Though my parents were like, would they be able to pay this kind of money, because then we were so broke, we were in poverty, but still God was still faithful. So we just summoned the courage, and my dad asked me to go to the school to make inquiries. I went with my mom, and then I had a neighbor. It's just a fence that divided our land. And when I got to that school with my mom, we made an inquiry, and we were about going back home. I met the daughter of my neighbor on the street of the school. In the school, I met my daughter's neighbor, and when she saw us, she was so shocked the bone. She was so shocked. She didn't even know how to greet my mom. She couldn't greet us. She just quickly hastened our footsteps and left where we were. And when we got back home, the mother, she had called her mother, and the mother couldn't ask my mom about the school, because they never expected it. They thought maybe it wasn't even us, because they were in shock. Because how can we they thought I couldn't even go to the cheapest polytechnic. Now go to a private university where they pay almost $1 million per session. And they were so shocked. They were like, how could this be true? Behold, I wrote the exam. I sat for the exam in that school, and I entered the school. God helping my father, he was able to pay my school fees throughout. And what I want to deduce here is that they never expected it. They never expected, because they had looked down on my family. They thought my parents couldn't even send with the children to polytechnic, not talk of university. But I went to that school. I was in that school with my neighbor's daughter throughout the 4 years of the course, and I finished with a very good grade. What I want to remove from this is that do not look down on yourself. Never look down on yourself, and do not look down on anyone. If you cannot create a person, you do not have the right to look down on the person. Yes, the person may be very poor today. The person might look like a non-entity, but you never know what God would bring out from the life of that person in the next minute. God is the God of wonders. So never look down on anyone, because anyone can be great. And do not look down on yourself. You can be great. You have that potential to be great. You have everything in you to be great. Keep believing in yourself. Keep trusting in God, and keep doing your best. And I am very sure that God will surely crown your effort. So keep believing in yourself. Keep believing God, and never look down on yourself. And
Ọlọ́run kò dàbí ènìyàn àròlé. Èèyàn ìbá dàbí Ọlọ́run, wọ́n ìbá pé kójò máa rọ̀. Wọ́n ìbá ṣàyè bọ́ ṣe fẹ́. Wọ́n ìbá dórí ayé kodò. Wọ́n ìbá sáfẹ́fẹ́ dòwò. Wọ́n ìbá pé kórùn máa rọ̀. Lágbára ìbá pa wọ́n bí ọtí. Wọ́n ìbá kọjú ìjà sọ́lọ́run. Ènìyàn àárọ̀ nípìn ẹ má kú ìyà. Mo ní ẹ kú òṣì. Ẹlẹ́dàá gíga gbé ènìyàn. Ìrùrè lòdì sí wa o. Ènìyàn fira ẹ̀wẹ̀ Ọlọ́run. òkè asọ̀rọ̀ ayé o. Ìwọ kọ́ ló dá mi.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló dá mi o.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí mi.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí mi o.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló wò mí dá.
Aróníkì o.
Aróníkì o. Òkú ìyá o.
Ìwọ kọ́.
Ìwọ kọ́ lọ́lọ́run. Ìwọ kọ́ lọ́lúwa.
Ó sì sọ̀rọ̀ mi o.
Ó sì sọ̀rọ̀ mi. Ẹlẹ́dùmarè.
Asọ̀rọ̀.
Ayé o.
Ìwọ kọ́.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló dá mi.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló dá mi o.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí mi.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló bí mi.
Ìwọ kọ́ ló wò mí dá.
Aróníkì o.
Aróníkì o. Òkú òṣì.
Ìwọ kọ́.
Ìwọ kọ́ lọ́lọ́run. Ìwọ kọ́ lọ́lúwa. Ó sì sọ̀rọ̀ mi. Ẹlẹ́dùmarè. Asọ̀rọ̀ ayé o. Dáfídì lọ́jọ́ wọn ni òun Gòláyátì èmi ò lè gbàgbé. Gòláyátì arónípin ó pè Dáfídì níjà o. Ó ní ìwọ ọmọ kékeré.
Ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá mi jà o.
Ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá mi jà o.
Ìwọ ọmọ kékeré.
Ìwọ ọmọ kékeré.
Ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá mi jà o.
Ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá mi jà o.
Má bà yé jẹ́ rárá.
Má bà yé jẹ́ rárá.
Má fojú ẹ̀rí má bò.
Má fojú ẹ̀rí
Má bà yé jẹ́ rárá.
má bà yé jẹ́ rárá.
Má fojú ẹ̀rí má bò.
Má fojú ẹ̀rí
Má fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ tán yányán.
má fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ tán yán.
Má fi mú ẹ̀fọn fèrè o.
Má fi inú ẹ̀fọn
Kò
fèrè.
fẹ́ mẹ́fẹ́ mọ́ rárá.
Kò fẹ́ mẹ́kẹ́ mọ́ra.
Irú àrífín wo lè yó?
Irú àrífín wo lè yó?
Ọ̀rọ̀ àjọṣe.
Dáfídì wá fún lèsì, ó ní Gòláyátì lọ́jọ́ ikú rẹ̀ pẹ́. Ó tọrọ wá lórúkọ Ọlọ́run, èyí tí wọ́n pè ní ìjà. Káwọn kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ kúnra.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀ yájà.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀ yájà.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀ yájà. Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀
Wọ́n
yájà.
lọ tán bí owó.
Wọ́n nà tán bí
Wọ́n lọ
owó.
tán bí owó.
Wọ́n nà tán bí owó.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀ yájà.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀.
Àwọn méjèèjì wọ̀ yájà.
Ọmọ bọ̀rọ̀ mu rárá.
Àwọn fọ̀rọ̀ kúnra.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì kò sá.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì padà.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì kò sá.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì padà.
Ẹ wá wáyé.
Ẹ wá wáyé alágbára.
Ẹ wá wáyé o.
Ẹ wá wáyé aláṣẹ.
Ẹ wá wáyé.
Ẹ wá wáyé òní.
Ẹ wá wáyé àrònípin o.
Ẹ wá wáyé àròní.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì kò sá.
Gòláyátì kò tọ́lẹ̀ o.
Gòláyátì